on. Come on, OBS. There we go. Recording has begun. Captain, when you are ready.
Captain's log, stardate 55097.6. The last 2 weeks have brought us deep into Tholian space. While there has been no hostilities aimed towards me or my crew, as we're escorted to Tholia, my crew is definitely on edge. Uncertainty reigns, as everyone wonders just what is going to happen to my ship and this entire crew. End log.
So, as mentioned, and as I don't know if any of you saw it from the map, this is currently the location you are at. You are currently being escorted through Tholian space.
How far are we left to go, approximately?
You can now, if you can take a look at the map, there should be probably a week or so. Because you went from, in the past couple of weeks, you went from about here-ish to where you are now.
That sounds right.
So, yeah. Although, in fairness, though, you're being tractored by ships 2 scale sizes larger than you, so they're able to probably make slightly better time. But at the rate you're going, about another week, maybe a little less.
Okay.
So first things first, what scenes do people want to do? Because even though you guys are being escorted to Tholia, you can still do things.
Yeah, I want to continue writing my book. Well, it's not a book per se, but you get it.
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely get it.
Let me get that roll for you, right?
Yep. I'm just going to put on the TNG.
Reason, command, difficulty 2, considering we got 1 breakthrough. Take a threat right off the bat.
Okay, so
give yourself the initial threat.
I'm at 13 threat.
Reason, command. Focus supplies. There we go. I got it. Rolling 7 challenge dice. Wow. That makes the for it.
How much is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 work.
8. Okay.
It had a resistance of 2, mind you, so that's only 6 work.
Okay. Are you going to re-roll that 1?
Nothing to re-roll it with, sadly.
Oh,
actually, yeah, I've got bowls. Yeah, not bad. There we go. 2 momentum.
Okay.
So I'd like to spend one of those momentum to pierce through the resistance.
Okay. In which case, I feel a little less bad about doing. I'll let you have it. I'll spend my momentum elsewhere, or I'll spend my threat elsewhere. So that's 2 momentum gained.
Yep.
Yeah, but then he spent 1 for
piercing up.
Yeah, to get for piercing.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Current work is 17 out of 25. Does that constitute a breakthrough?
Yes, it does.
So that's 2 breakthroughs, now bringing down the entire check to difficulty 1.
Mm-hmm. What's the magnitude again?
I have it here. Hang on. Magnitude of 4.
Okay. So after having laid down your thesis statement, you have begun you have begun writing based off of some of your diplomatic experiences, some of your earlier diplomatic experiences with the Romulans. And
Okay, we're that much closer to completion.
yes.
Okay, well, that's me.
Quite well. Who else has things that they would like to do?
Rugan, Valak, you guys had something to do?
That is a point. Continue.
Yes. Would you like assistance?
Sure.
Cool.
Alright, let's see.
Let me pull us down to... Hang on, that's not it. That's just the bridge. I don't want the bridge. I want the science lab. And now Valak is also there?
Yep, assisting.
Great. Hang on, can someone say something again?
Something again?
Okay, great. All right. I just wanted to make sure that OBS was picking you guys up okay. Good.
And so what am I aiming for here?
Pretty sure I gave you the whole test for that, didn't I?
No, I have yet to be given the test for the thing.
You have difficulty 3, work track 10, magnitude 2. For your projects, it's control engineering.
Oh, alright, thank you.
There's a momentum on the table if you want it.
Yep.
Alright, I will grab that. And I don't think I have any focuses that would work. Alright, here we go. Let's see how that does. There we are. No focuses used.
That's 6 successes out of a difficulty 3. That's 3 momentum.
Oh, breathing.
So roll 6 challenge dice. Now you could spend 1 momentum to re-roll those 3.
Why
sounds good.
not?
Alright, that is 4 work done. How much is that on the work track, Valak?
Okay, so this is the first bit he's actually going to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was there any resistance to it?
No resistance on it, but yeah.
Okay, well, if you
This
want
is
to
the
break
first
through, you could
bit of work with
yeah, you could spend 1 momentum for 1 more work, and that would at least give you a breakthrough.
Rugan, what talents do you have?
I have the one.
Oh, you have intense scrutiny.
Yes, indeed, I do. Surrounding.
Intense scrutiny just ignores resistance, so
Ah.
that won't matter. Do you have in the nick of time?
Nope.
No,
Nope. Okay then. So So yeah, we're gonna give you one more.
All right.
Take my time and get that breakthrough at least to get 5 working.
So yes, you pouring through your computer banks, you find a natural substitute for one of the artificial substances you've been trying to create that will do the job. But there's more work to be done, making it manufacturable on a scale uh, fitting for wearable body armor. Is going to sort of be a ongoing design problem.
Hmm. Well, listen, Papa.
Engineering to Commander Valak.
Go ahead.
We need you down here in engineering. One of the conduits is acting up again.
I'll be on my way. If you'll excuse me, Rugan.
And as Valak is exiting the lab, another person enters it. One Marth. Ah, there you are, Rugan.
I think you have to go answer the phone.
Oh.
Rugan? You heard the rotary phone, right?
Yes, I'm back.
Yes.
There he is. You got a Marth talking to you.
Oh, indeed. Afternoon to you.
So, we are on our way to be offered up to the Tholians, I understand.
So it would seem, yes. However, I do not believe that the captain would be acting without a plan, as it were.
Well, I don't know if I put too much stock in his abilities as a diplomat, but even should he fail, I feel that I may be one of the only people who will get out of this unscathed.
Indeed. I suppose crap, what's that fucking word again? It just jumped out of my fucking mind. I suppose as an exchange officer, you would be, they would risk, conflict with the Klingon Empire themselves.
Indeed. Which is part of why I am here today, Rugan. I must ask about you and your house.
Indeed. In what fashion?
There is a chance, just a chance, mind you, that should you establish yourself as a house, as a new, honorable house, that you may escape the same way that I shall, as a son of the Empire.
Indeed. Whilst I do believe that you may be right in that regards, so far, less than, how long have we been out here? On the way back?
By how long have we been out here? Do you mean like grand total, like since this all began?
Since the last game.
Oh, you've been traveling towards Tholian space for a couple of weeks.
Indeed. Well,
Couple of
I
weeks.
will say, at the beginning of this enterprise, before we did turn towards Tholia, the captain had a chance to preserve the safety of the crew by disavowing myself, and he did not take it. I do not believe it would be honorable for me to give him any less.
You might just make a Klingon yet.
Ergon will simply shrug. How could I be one if I were to turn my back on those who were to stand up for me when they needed it? That is not honor.
Give me a Presence Command Difficulty 2 check.
All right, this might go bad. All right, can I have a moment for that one because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bugger it.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Oh, God damn it.
I will just take the 2 threat as threat.
All right.
You have a value?
I do believe I might, but do I want to chuck it for like first scene? Because I
You
do
can just give him more. You can give him more threat if you want, but up to you.
I mean, you should always strap a character like still on guard. You might as well.
That is true. There might be a case for always seeking to prove himself.
Ooh, yes, absolutely.
The question is, do you want to burn? Do you want to burn a value this early? But up to you.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. It's plot related. I might just
Go for it.
Alright, this could be a terrible plan, but I guess I will. And that means I just will one of that rank, because it gives me one extra, and then I do.
Yep, you can re-roll 2.
There we are.
You succeed.
That's fair.
I suppose that should your house end here, at least your house ends with honor. And Marth turns and he leaves.
Damn, dude, all this to get some cookie points for the Klingon.
Yep.
Who else has stuff they would like to do?
Doc, if you're feeling good, you can run your scene with the Borg, but if you're not feeling good, that's okay too.
Do you mind if if it needs to happen, I'll do it, but...
No, it's all right. Gwen, it doesn't need to happen. We can let her rest, right?
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot.
It's okay.
Fine by me. Go rest up.
So, does anyone else?
I think that's all.
Okay. In which case, we will move on to a new scene, go down 1 momentum, although you don't have any momentum to go down, so that works.
New scene?
Yes, we are in a new scene. You lose a momentum, but you didn't have any anyways, so it's all good. You are all sitting on the bridge, looking through the view screen. It's the same sight that you've seen for every day for the past couple of weeks. A very, very disconcerting one. With the Tholian cruiser, I believe it is called a what's the name of it? A Weaver, a Tholian Weaver,
Right. Well, during our time that we were, captured by these Tholian vessels, I would have tried our hardest to keep the schedule just as it was before, so no major changes would have happened in day watch and night watch. Everything would still be running as if we were not captured.
Okay,
to try and keep a sense of normalcy.
In which case, give me Control Command, difficulty 2. I'm going to spend 2 threat, complication range 2.
Okay, you're going to take one of those threat back.
I shall.
Will any of my focuses apply?
Give me a moment, I'll look. Ah, God damn it. Jacoby. Here we go. Philosophy, diplomacy, gambling, negotiation. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Okay. I got a momentum for us.
Great. This is a crew that you've been working with for over a year now, running close to 2 years now with this crew. You've sort of gotten a lot of the ins and outs. Fortunately, it's a small crew, less than about 100. So it's not like you're doing the shift reports and trying to keep an entire galaxy class of people calm.
Right. It's a smaller scale, but I'm just trying to keep it, day-to-day stuff that we did before, so the crew can at least feel comfortable in some aspects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Night crew still comes in and is able to party hardy.
Well, yeah. As we do on this.
Night crew! Beer me. God. Every time. Anyhow, yeah, it's been a fairly routine day. I will again pull us over to this map. Where is it? Need to pull us up a little bit more. Is it this one? I want to make sure that's set properly. You are there with the Tholian vessels. They have been on essentially what would be the equivalent of you guys as yellow alert. Their shields are up, but they are in close range to you.
Dr. B still locked on us, or no?
Yes, and as mentioned, these craft are capable of generating multiple tractor beams.
Right. Have there been any incoming communications since we were tractor beamed? Any incoming communications from them since we were tractor beamed?
Not really. I mean, it's entirely likely that they've been closely monitoring your vessel on sensors.
Right, okay, but nothing strictly inbound for us.
That's just bad.
No.
Okay.
Very much the we don't converse with the prisoners sort of attitude.
Well, I hope they at least feed the prisoners.
Well, they haven't been draining your power, so...
Yeah, how are our supplies looking while we're on that topic? Can we get a quartermaster report?
Yeah, sure. Insight command, difficulty of 1.
Coming up. Insight command. Generated 2 momentum.
Hell yeah.
Oops, I did it again.
Awesome. Yeah, as best you can tell, you guys definitely at least have enough supplies to get you through to Tholia.
Getting back though?
That they're not super sure about. It'd be close, but at the same time, the quartermaster, like figures to you, like based on the numbers you got and the situation that you're in. If you go to Tholia and you're found guilty, your stores will be the least of your worries. Whereas if you go to Tholia and you succeed and manage to bring about peace, it's quite likely you'll be able to restock there.
Okay. Right, so, what is new?
Currently, it's, oh, in fact, this is the perfect segue for it. Time for shit to hit the fan. The quartermaster taps the pad and says, but all in all, things seem to be pretty stable, and taking everything into account, if you can pull off a miracle on Tholia, we should be okay, assuming nothing else goes wrong. And at that moment, something goes wrong.
Oh no.
Sunny in Philadelphia text. Something goes wrong.
The gang blows up.
The gang blows up. As appearing right off the side of your convoy is a Defiant class.
Holy Jesus. What is it doing that far up in Tholian space?
I think we should just be happy.
Perhaps,
What the hell's going on?
find out what's going on, yeah.
Yeah, those aren't long-range craft. We should have them.
Oh, yes, we should, but I assume our communications are being jammed, are they not? By the tractor beams, maybe?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, well, Ops, hail the Defiant class.
And I sent a thing to you, Joeza.
Okay. Let's see here. Shields are engaged. Weapons are live.
Of the Defiant class?
I believe so. Looks like they're ready to rumble.
Okay, can we raise our shields from here, Chief? Do we have that ability?
Maybe.
Do we, Jim?
Let me think, because it's... I don't know if you can, because you're... Well, no.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we're being pulled along by a beam.
Yeah.
I mean, the deflector shield is still active so that we don't rip ourselves apart with space dust.
Okay, that's what you want to do instead of trying to hail the vessel is put up your shields?
Well, they're ready to rumble, but let's try and hail them anyway.
No, I said
You
we
could
could
try, though.
give a warning to Tholians that, hey, a Defiant class just showed up and is ready to attack.
Yeah, let's just raise the shields, man.
We would be traitors then.
So,
Yeah.
Hail the Defiant class
Elaborate.
and let's explain our situation.
I thought we already did that. That was the point of...
Oh, they're not responding to our hails.
They came out and are ready to attack things. That's what's happening. Just a random Defiant is just ready to attack things.
Well, no then. Chief, raise us to red alert. Tell the crew to brace for possible impacts. Damage control teams on every station available.
Okay. Red alert.
I still think we should talk to them.
We tried.
No, you guys
No,
haven't.
we didn't.
Oh, Did we not? I just said, please hail the decline. Let's explain our situation.
Yeah, like I thought we did.
Okay.
We just start
No,
running.
we didn't.
All right, that's okay. I need so for hailing frequencies, um, that's an ops thing, I think. Um,
So is
is
that me or?
someone either at because I think it's it's whoever is at the ops position needs to make a control engineering with a difficulty of 0, assisted by the ship's comms engineering.
You got this, Joyza?
However, I will spend 2 threat to make it difficulty 1. And Jueza, if you're doing it, it's difficulty 2 because you're going to have to do the override to do it from your station.
Is he not at ops? Who is at ops? Rugan?
Rugan's at ops.
Oh, Rugan, can you handle
Yes,
that?
I figured as such. Yeah, I got that. So once more time, I just sort of did not have half of the thing we're actually rolling.
Insight engineering, I think, is the role, or control engineering.
Control
Which one is it?
engineering.
Control engineering, yeah. Assisted by the ship's communication engineering. I'll roll the ship. Oh!
Rugan, control engineering.
Yeah, so reroll 20s just acting up real quick.
Well, you sometimes roll a 1 and then you roll a 20. Because that's how it works. I can roll for you if you're having trouble with roll.
There you
You are.
We'll
We're gonna
reroll
spend
that.
2 momentum to.
I can
Oh,
reroll
can
that
we?
because computers is this thing.
We're not using computers, but we're using communication. So we gotta spend 2 momentum to quash that.
Oh, and it was control engineering, not presence. What's your control?
Whoops, did I click presence?
Yeah, I think his control is 10.
It's 10, yes.
It would actually make a difference. So that first one is a 1 as well.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
we get one of those momentum back.
Yep. So it only cost you 1 momentum to quash that. Great. Hang on. So many people.
No response, Captain.
Well, I could have expected as such. We'll proceed with the secondary plan then. Get us to red alert, Chief. Position damage control teams on every possible junction where we might get damaged by debris.
So I assume you're going to use quick to action to give yourself to retain the initiative and do that?
Yes. Considering we can't raise shields, this is going to be the next best thing.
You can.
No, we have shields.
We have shields. Okay, good.
Red alert?
Red alert.
Yep.
And all right, it is their turn now, as they are going to move in. I'm going to spend 2 threat to let them retain the initiative. I have their ship. Here it is. And they are going to try to fire weapons. Weapons. Security. It's only a difficulty 2. Because even though it is in close range, that is where cannons work best.
Stupid
Huh?
cannons.
Huh?
I said stupid cannons.
Minutes are broken.
Weapons machine broke.
Ah, please nerf. Oh snap!
And that's it. I'm spending a threat to re-roll that. Wow.
Holy Jesus.
Wow.
That is a poor roll.
That is brutal. That was...
And the Defiant blows up.
That's eight. 8 challenge dice. That's...
Wow, that's worse.
It's not that bad. That's
Defiant's a tough little ship.
They let the intern fly the ship today.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Keep
5,
things
6,
focused.
7. That's 7. I am going to dump its versatile into piercing. And it's versatile into piercing, and it's gonna be spread, which is to say that's the one that deals more breaches to an individual ship and not. Oh wait, it's not an array, so I can't do that. It's just got the versatile. Okay. That's still a breach. Loses a 10. As you see it, you see this Defiant just shoot forward and then spray a volley of phaser fire right across its front. It takes 6 damage. After resistance, that's enough for a breach. And what's its shields? Okay, shields are at half. However, I am going to spend 2 threat to let them swift task. Difficulty goes up by 1 though, because they swift task, so I'm spending a threat to give them a 3rd die. So they need to hit difficulty 3 with this. Ship. Yes! They are going to slam it again with its phasers. That's more like it. Gonna pump the versatile into piercing again. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus 1 for what resistance they have left. So that's enough for another breach and a 3rd breach. So that's breach 2 and 3, as this Defiant just absolutely unloads on this poor Tholian cruiser. However, it is back to you guys, and if you don't mind, this Tholian cruiser is going to go to red alert now, if you don't mind it doing that.
We absolutely do not mind doing that, but I have I do not know what to do in this situation, so I will advise my crew on this one. Guys, do we help this Defiant? We didn't order this.
Well,
Pew, pew.
only if the Defiant had a cloaking device. It's not like the other Defiants did. So...
No. This, I'll let you know, this Defiant decloaked.
That's what I'm saying. So the fact that this has a cloaking device makes it very suspicious. It's also green. It looks like a Romulan ship. So I think this is like some elaborate trick. But If you want to drive your character like a stolen car, I would say fight a Tholian. If you want to be more safe, fight a Defiant.
Want to drive your character
Yes,
like a
sorry, go ahead if you want to be more safe. Right, well, in any case, let's do the following. Lieutenant Rugan, scan the weak part of the Tholian vessel and transmit any data you find over to the Defiant class.
Tholian vessel.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
In any case, we're aiding the Defiant class for God knows what reason. They're green.
So then, give me a ops. You are scanning for weakness. Control science, difficulty 1, assisted by the ship's sensor science. Test increases in difficulty by 1 for each range beyond close, but you are at close, so it is only control science, difficulty 1, assisted by the ship's sensors security. Oh, and you
Which
have
brings
advanced
it down to
sensors.
difficulty 0.
So that gives you, yeah, great, awesome.
Coming up. Momentum.
Yeah, you gain a momentum.
And we relay the data to the Defiant.
That'll be an advantage. You'll have to spend 2 momentum for that.
Yeah, sure.
And which one are you scanning?
The one behind us. The one that's not wounded.
Okay. I'll note that there's a weakness. However, this Tholian ship is going to simply take its turn to move into medium range with a simple maneuver. This is all quite dangerous.
So I assume that means both of our tractor beams are disabled.
They are still within close range of you. They're still able to maintain their tractor beams. The ship in front of you, however, has lost its grip because it took 3 breaches in like one go. Ouch.
Yeah, that one's not looking so good.
Yeah, actually, I gotta quickly pull up in the core rulebook the NPC breaches thing, because the way those work is a little. Where is it? So many pages in this book. Almost got it. Here it is. NPC starship damage. 1 or more breaches. Significantly damaged. Seeds that. Okay. Okay. So the explosion is not large enough to cause damage to other ships. I will keep that in mind. Okay. So that is it. Back to them.
Is it back to us, sorry?
Huh?
Is it back to us?
No, I think the Defiant.
Yeah, back to the Defiant. Whose captain is going to do a thing.
Do you want to bet their Klingons in disguise?
Oh, wow. Since they are now fighting on your side, in that regard, since you've now picked a side, so to speak, they generate a momentum. No, they generate 2 momentum, which they're going to Oh no, it is only going to be one because they were targeting this guy. So. Because they that thing is at medium range. So, wabam. Captain used the direct action. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to spend the 2 versatile for piercing. And I'm actually... I'm going to say that any bonus momentum it generates is momentum it has to use for itself. It has its own separate pool, I think, is how I'm going to run this.
Stop winning, damn it!
Stop winning,
You just don't want to give it to us, do you?
So it is going to take it's going to give it another 2 momentum, or another 2 damage. So that's 11? 11 minus 1 for its 1 resistance that it has left, so that's 10. Still takes a breach. Oh, this one does, Pen. This one does. It's a thing.
Say what now?
Ships can't have weapons 13?
Yeah,
Yes, they can.
So this is a fake ship? Or maybe it's like a ghost ship.
This is getting spooky now.
That's 1 breach, I think. Only 1 breach. Only. Oh, but it's what does the ops position do? The scan for weakness. If successful, the next piercing 2. Oh, so in actuality, it didn't even have to worry about the resistance on that then. So it's just going to pump both of its versatile into bonus damage. So that's 11. And yeah, hang on. I'm running the numbers. That is 2 breaches, as its shields go down. However, that does pull out the weakness. They're going to do something now, though. They're going to try and attack. Because, ow!
They can try, I guess, but
Yeah, but
the big guns are here.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, they're not at half of their total scale, so they just lost power, which is still a problem, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah. No, that's not enough. Oh wait, no, it's an array. I think it is.
Wait, who lost power?
The Tholian vessels, because with whenever the ship suffers 1 or more breaches, it loses a single turn during the next round. This is not cumulative. It also loses 2 power. These are the NPC starship damage rules. Basically, NPC starships are far more baby mode than player character starships, and can't take nearly as many hits. So it still hits, though, I think, because it's only a... Gosh damn it. I had all the ships, too. Oh, here we go. Tholian ships. It rolls how many challenge dice worth of damage for its disruptor banks? Ooh, 8. That's actually pretty powerful. Oh, geez. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 11, 13. 13. Minus 5 for their resistance. That's 8. Ow. That was an ow.
Everything they're doing is an owl, man.
Yeah, that was an ouch. That is a breach. Do I have the breach table? I do. Haha. Oof, structure. That's not pretty. I have to roll a challenge die to see if they lose a turn. They do not. But ouch. Back to you guys.
Right. I have this grand idea of us just not doing anything. These guys seem to have it, whoever they are. Do you guys agree?
Could we scan the surrounding area to see if there are any other ships? Like,
Or
in...
possibly even just take a look at the Defiant. Just like, can we get registry or anything from it?
Want to pull it up on the view screen?
Well, not on the view. Yeah, on the view screen, but also on the computer.
Yeah, well, if we can find a registry, then we can check our database.
Yeah, could we do that? Could we give Valak that action?
Has someone swiped it and painted it up to look proper?
So, Valak, looking at the numbers on your data screen and what very surface level scans you have of the ship, you see the registry number and its name. NCC 1877-A, USS Victoria.
Okay, where has the ship been before?
Hang on, I got a message.
Is that one of the fleet ships?
It's the one I lost my leg on.
Ah.
1877? It seems like a pretty low registry number for Vera.
1877-A.
Oh.
I gotta ping another game master something because this is a him question.
Fancy secret things.
Oh, is this a fucking... Oh, sorry. Is this a Defiant from the future?
No, it's just time stuff.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
I've currently been blown up on this ship, so it's kind of here and not here, if that helps you.
Did I ever mention that I hate timey-wimey stuff?
Yeah,
Well, we're involved
actually,
in
well,
Time
actually, all things
Wars.
considered now. Okay, this will be an insight control security assisted by the ship's computer's security. Difficulty 5.
All you, Joesa.
Wow.
All you, Joesa. All you. You got that, bro?
What was the roll?
It was a control security difficulty 5.
Oh my
You got
god.
that, bro?
Oh yeah, we
Do
got
it.
this.
Yeah, no, we got
Do
this.
it, do it, do it!
So I will use brimming with confidence as my value because
Go
I
ahead.
got this, and I will use. Let's see here. We have 1 momentum.
Yeah, it'll be not enough to boost you. You can give him 2 threat though.
I'll give him. Alright, so I'll give the 1 momentum, and then what would it be? 4 threat to get to 2.
So you'd only be rolling 4 dice because that's all you can roll when you're buying a 2 with determination. Right. So that's you're gonna have to somehow purchase 5 worth of something. So it would be 1 momentum, 4 threat.
Yep. So 1 and 4 if you're willing to accept that.
Yep. I can.
I'm having a tough time living with that, but I will let it slide.
All right. Excellent.
What did you say the ship roll was, Grannon?
Computer security.
Right. Yeah, we got this. We went over by 2, actually.
Yep. So actually, I will defer to someone who can better tell you what the deal with the USS Victoria A is. Pend?
The Victoria is an experimental timeship, a part of the Attempts Research and Development Division.
The Victoria A? That's not the one you were on, Pend.
Oh, no, I was part. So, yes, this version of it was destroyed when trying to recover 2 members of the Kismet. So this ship isn't here at the moment.
Yes.
Whereabouts was this?
This is not a... I will correct for Pend, this is not a time ship.
Right, okay, but when about was this rescue taking place?
What does the computer say about this ship?
This was a ship that was used by Section 31 during an attempted rebellion a few months ago.
Current status destroyed, I presume?
I believe so. Right, Pend?
I believe so as well, yes.
Yeah. This ship was destroyed.
Right.
So it's clear they labeled the wrong thing, or something.
Or it resurrected after 3 days, like Jesus Christ, but,
Alright, would you like to begin the religion USS Victoria?
My point still stands. I think we should do nothing.
Yeah.
What this has nothing to do with us. Let this ship do what it wants and then fuck off for all I'm concerned.
It's a Section 31. Either way, it's a Section 31.
Section 31's a loose cannon, but they're more on our side than the Foliate.
Yeah. So if it wants to bring me in, I'll go.
The whole point of coming to Thalia was to try and stop a war.
So Section 31 wants a war?
Apparently.
Okay, we're going to do the following then. Khan, are we free from the tractor beams? GM?
No, you are not. This one here still has you, but it is worth mentioning, you can make a task to escape.
We will do just that, Khan. We will escape the tractor beam, and once we are escaped, we will make full warp for Thalia.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Zone, you're up now, boy.
Oh, snap. Alright, let's do this.
Mm-hmm. This will be a... doesn't quite... I think Daring Con, difficulty 3, assisted by the ship's engines Con.
Okay, you got this, bro. You can use a momentum to get yourself 3 dice. That cool?
Alright.
Although,
hit it!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
And the ship?
Assisted by the ship's engines Con.
The ship does get a reroll.
Were we willing to gamble with this? It's a kind of a low score.
Yeah,
screw it.
Yeah,
okay. No.
Okay. You manage to break free of the of the vessel's tractor beam.
Okay, can you count us as out of combat now so we can just zoom the hell out of here?
No, you have to actually disengage from combat.
Engage the turbo.
Can we spend a momentum to claim our turn again?
Actually, you're technically still in the first round of combat, so quick to action comes into play.
Okay, good.
Although
I'm
no,
going to
wait. You would have used. Actually, hang on. You would have used that going from Jueza to Zonin.
Right, but can we spend a momentum to retain the initiative?
No, you can't retain the initiative more than once.
Okay, on to them then. On to them then.
They are going to attempt, mind you, to... I'm going to spend a threat so that they get a third die, because, God, these Tholians are going to need it. Oh, buddy. Oh. They don't get a tractor beam off.
Them's DMD numbers. D&D
Yeah,
numbers.
them
Yeah, that's
D&D
not
numbers.
gonna work here.
Okay, back to you guys.
Okay, since the Zonin is BRB right now, I'm going to command him either way, and I'm going to roll for him. Command him to get us the maximum warp in direction of Tholia.
Hang on, so... To warp away towards Tholia is going to be, because there's the warp task. Actually, the way this works is you warp away, and you have to tell me how much power you're dumping into this. Fortunately,
right.
I don't think you have spent any.
No, but the tractor beam you said drained some of the power, so up to you how much we're on.
No, it's only the Tholian web that does that.
Alright then.
Yeah.
I want to burn 7 power.
7 power?
Yes.
Alrighty. And... hang on. I've got the effect. Damn it, I've got the effect. Did you hear it?
Yeah, we heard it.
Okay. As you warp away. Hang on, I have a thing for you, Jueza.
Eagerly waiting. None of the vessels are following, sir.
That's good. Stand down from red alert, bring us down to yellow alert. All crew be aware we have successfully escaped the Tholian vessels, however our mission does not change. We will go to Tholia and make this right. However, this time not as prisoners, but as individuals, independent individuals. Khan, what's our current situation? How far away from Tholia are we?
Is our con officer back?
Yep.
He is.
Okay, give me reason con, difficulty of 2, assisted by the ship's computers con.
Take a momentum. Damn.
And the ship?
Oh, shit. Guys, don't even sweat it.
Yeah, we got this.
Zonin, what focus did you use?
We're leaving, right? So just astronavigation, I suppose?
Oh, astronavigation, yes. Yeah, you're trying to plot a way to Tholia, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were a little under a week, with the Tholians escorting you. Without their slightly increased speed, You're looking at a little over a week to Tholia. But
That's even a...
that's just a straight shot. I would like for you can spend a momentum to sort of figure something about this route.
Go ahead.
The best way I can put it to you is they were transporting you along the sane, sensible route. And that suffers from the problem of being the sane, sensible route.
Okay, and what's the nonsensible route? We want to get there quick.
That you're gonna have to work out for yourselves. And hang on, I have a thing for Jueza. Did you get that, Jueza?
Yeah, one of the Tholian vessels has disappeared from scanners. Likely destroyed, sir.
Understood. Well, it's not gonna look good. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's try and figure out a quicker way over to Tholia. There's gotta be some kind of shortcut we can take. I know it sounds risky, but maybe a wormhole? Although doubtful there is one.
Yeah, you're definitely under the issue that I won't even make you roll for this. The issue that you are faced with right this very second is that you are in uncharted space. The Tholians have always been very, very iffy on handing out their star charts to the Federation, especially star charts of their innermost systems.
But we know the general way, right? We know where Tholia is, and we know where to point our ship.
Right. I'm just saying it's to come up with a alternate route, and you take it because it sounds like what you want to do is you want to try to take advantage of some stellar phenomenon, which is a great idea. The issue right now is that your maps, I'll pull up the map.
Don't indicate any, probably.
Yeah, it's look at the fleet map. You can see all this great stuff inside of Federation space, all these different planets, and within Cardassian space you have all these different nebulas and all these little things that we know about because all the stellar cartography charts have been properly traded. Look at Tholian space.
Yeah.
There are like 5 systems that we know about that are charted on our maps.
Well, let's get the ball rolling then with a nice sensors roll. How about that? We can turn it on and see what we see. Long range.
Okay. This is going to be an extended task for our sensor operator.
You hear that, Regan? That's you, boy?
Then, yes. Indeed I did. Extended task for sensors.
So what this is going to be is, I'm going to write this out in the Discord. This will be reason, science, difficulty of 4, assisted by sensor science, magnitude of 4, work track.
Yeah, I'll be momentum.
We got loads.
Yeah, work track of 30. No, not 30. I'll put the work track at 18. However, there will be a resistance of 3.
Good, I can get past resistance.
Yep, that's why I'm giving it to you.
Did you account for our sensor trait when calculating difficulty?
No, I've not. So that pops you down to difficulty 3.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Rugan, you got this. You can take all the 3 momentum for 2 extra dice.
Oh no, I already took one out for him, so if he's gonna take 2 extra dice, that'd be 2 more, and you're good to go.
I'd say we can take 2 dice, an additional 2 dice. So, yeah, there you go. Sensor science. It's a good score.
And
There you
Rugan
go.
does have a reroll because of his special technical expertise ability.
You can reroll that. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, because it lets him reroll. It lets him reroll any die, including the ships. But the caveat is it has to be sensors or computers.
Right. Okay, so now you can roll your challenge dice.
Yep. Roll 7. And that's 6 successes?
Yep. So we generate 3 momentum. Oh, stellar.
Mwah. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your effects kill the resistance, so that's 9 work. Is that right?
Yes.
I am going to spend 2 threat to create a complication and kill 4 of your 9 work, but that's still 5 work.
Alright.
So that is 1 breakthrough. As scanning out the area, Rugan, you pick up your first major contact of the region, and it is a doozy.
Interesting. So, what have I found?
Yep.
He's stepping it up.
Uh-huh. Hold on. This is just sort of the first thing you realize, and you pick it up because it is such a large energy signal.
Captain, there is a large web network surrounding the outskirts of the Tholian system. It is something we will be unable to avoid.
A large web network. I imagine the Tholian ships had a way of getting past them. Must act like some sort of sentry net. Well, this definitely makes our job a bit harder, but doesn't exactly tell us how we can get there quicker. Anything else?
Right. So this is where the further extended task goes. So now it's Reason Science difficulty 2, assisted by Sensor Science.
You can take another 3 momentum, I'd say.
I'm going to spend 2 threat to keep the difficulty at 3.
Okay. So take another 3 momentum. There you go, son. You can reroll that one if you're cool. Let's see the ship. Yeah, you can reroll that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay, how much do we generate?
I will take 2 threat.
No, we'll quash it.
Of course you will.
We got enough momentum from this, so it was a difficulty 3, and we generated 3, 4 momentum, so we only generated 2 momentum, actually. That's cool. You can roll your challenge dice.
And don't forget, you're testing a theory into practice would have applied here.
Oh,
You're
it
right,
would've?
so we get 2 momentum back.
And the difficulty went down by 1, so that's even 1 more momentum.
No, you spent threat to keep it, difficulty 3.
But his testing a theory into practice lowers the difficulty.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, just spend the momentum to reroll all that. To reroll 2 challenge dice. Might as well.
Yeah, Rugan actually has a really good build for extended tasks. So that kills the resistance. That's 1,
I am
2,
science.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 work. You're at 13 work, another breakthrough. So now it's just Reason Science, difficulty of 1.
You can take 1 momentum for that.
And while you're working it out, I will write up what you find from that.
So just take out 1 momentum for that last roll. We'll make that.
My theory into practice still applies. Well, might be my free die. I need to report.
Oh, then you don't need an extra die. If you've already got 1 for testing a theory into practice.
No, let's go ahead and point out to it, yeah.
Oh my god!
We've done it, boys.
Oh my god, you guys.
Just reroll these 2. We can afford
I
it.
am science.
We can afford it. Just reroll these 2. We can afford it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like Captain Jacoby in a fucking casino. Reroll, we can afford it.
The GM's done.
Oh god.
I am science, Captain.
And the science is you.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that? I think that
Captain,
finishes the extended task.
along the direct route to Thovia, I'm picking up a large station, likely acting as a checkpoint of some variety. There are also light patrols in the region that I can determine.
So we could turn ourselves in at the nearest station. That would ease our passing a bit, I presume, and would probably get us through that Tholian web sentry network.
Indeed. It may just do that.
Very well. Khan, plot a course for the.
Hold on. I'm not done yet. There are
holding.
each breakthrough you guys got is another possible route outside of the first one, which tells you about that big web network.
Hold on one moment, Commander. Reboot. There is another route bringing us along a set of outlying systems. However, these are heavily controlled.
I see. So to recap, what are our options?
There's one more.
There's one more.
Yep.
The reboot continues. In addition, there is a region of high gravitational flux. One not bypassing all of the route will at least get us around the space contested by the station.
Okay. Those seem to be all the options that we could find. So let's recap. Number 1, there is a web sentry deployed around the system itself.
Yep.
Right. That's probably inaccessible to us, at least. That web, I presume, acts as some sort of defense mechanism.
Yep. So yeah, we got the web. We've got station.
We got the station we can turn ourselves into,
We got-
although we would most likely be shot on sight. Most likely.
Got a minefield that's heavily monitored.
Right, a minefield that's heavily monitored, like some sort of neutral zone, perhaps. And the last one?
Is some space shenanigans to get around the station.
Well, space shenanigans sound like the safest option. What do you think, crew?
Why not just go to the space station and turn ourselves in?
See, the thing is, we might likely get shot on sight. I don't know if the station probably got some sort of distress report from the Tholian vessels that got attacked, but they probably know that we were in their convoy, and it'd probably be shit on for them. That's just my assumption.
I sent something to you, Jueza.
But that doesn't make any sense, because then how could we get to Tholdia if we just want to be shot on sight?
Sir,
trial.
I'm picking up some increased comm traffic.
Okay, where from?
Checking.
Give me an insight security difficulty of 3 assisted by the ship's communications security.
Yeah, take 3 of it
Okay.
for 2 additional dice. Oh my god, I'm rolling so good. Oh my... If I was playing D&D, that would be crap.
Wow. Y'all are on fire with the ship. It seems to be coming from all about, likely communications being sent out through the entire Tholian Assembly's comms network.
Appears to be coming from the Tholian's comm network, sir.
Could we tune in? You know, sneakily, of course, so they don't see us or hear us.
Okay.
Checking.
Control security, not opposed. Control security difficulty 4 assisted by the ship's communications security.
Oh, okay. You can take a lot of momentum now. How much would it be for 4 dice?
3.
All 5?
No, just 3 momentum for 4 dice.
Okay. If you think we can make it with 4 dice.
You said control security?
Yep.
Assisted by the ship's comm security.
Alright.
Yeah, we got it. And a momentum to boot.
Nice. As tuning in, you see a Tholian image appear on the screen. It's much bigger than the one that you saw, that you've been seeing from other Tholian vessels. And it has these large, you know how the Tholians have just sort of the straight up and then peak at the top? This one has a series of crystalline spikes jutting out along its domed peak.
Almost as if it cup maybe? Like a crown maybe of crystal?
If you wanted to describe it as such, yeah, sort of like the crown that like the Statue of Liberty wears.
Okay.
But you know, it's just crystal protrusions from around this Tholian's head.
Okay.
Our convoy has been attacked. The Federation has betrayed us yet again, their diplomats spewing nothing but lies. The border standstill ends today. We shall make the Federation pay for their arrogance. Invade them and show no mercy. And the communication cuts.
Well, that's just grand. So yeah, I'm thinking if we approach the station, it's going to be shoot on sight. But
If we work toward Tholia, though, we'll still be attacked, sir.
then what are our options? We've got to put an end to this somehow.
If we are still
I
planning
think
to move
the
in,
die might have been carried. I think our best bet might put our tail in our legs and
To do what, sir?
I think the die has been cast and the doors aren't going any. I don't think we can save it. And I think our best bet is...
Hang on. I am going to do something here. I am going to offer you something, Jacoby.
Go ahead.
I don't do these often, but I like when I get to do them. I am essentially offering you a complication of sorts against one of your values. Cowboy diplomacy.
My cowboy diplomacy demands that I go in, god damn it.
Yeah, you're not the type to run away with your tail between your legs. If you take me up on this, I will give you a point of determination.
Well, crud, guys. It seems the die truly has been cast. Yeehaw and onwards to Tholia.
We're with you, Captain.
Have some faith, for we shall get through this. Right. The closest way that we could find without attracting too much attention to ourselves was probably through the spatial anomaly that Rugan found on the sensors. Does everyone feel comfortable with taking this spatial anomaly further into Tholian space? No is a valid answer as well.
I mean,
Indeed,
no,
sir.
but it doesn't matter.
Just for the record, if this does help anyone, help make their decisions, scans do show that these anomalies are in fact less dangerous than being shot by Tholians.
Well, that is quite true. We're being caught in the Tholian web, so our choices are quite slim as they are, and I really want to get to Tholia and explain this whole mess. So, Lieutenant Dazon, plot a course for the spatial anomalies, post-haste. Don't think you needed to roll there, but good roll anyway.
I'll let that be for your plot course roll, which was going to be difficulty of 2 to give you an advantage. Okay, so here's how this is going to go. While you are trying to get you are essentially trying to get through a large section of Tholian space. As you do so, the Tholians will be trying to track you down. So I'm going to pull us to this map again, but I'm gonna adjust some things about it. Come on, come on. Where's the Hadfield? Hadfield. Hadfield. There you are. And there we go. So, the way I'm going to run this is that we have the... I'm going to draw some shapes. We have the Tholian station here. We have the region of various star systems here. And we have the region of gravitational anomalies right here.
Gravitational anomalies in open space. That's first. Yes, I think the path was decided, though. We are going towards here.
Okay. So the way this is going to work is, as you are attempting to go through this area, the Tholians, in return, are going to try to find you. Meaning that this is an extended task, an opposed extended task. Or at least you're trying to make the extended task, and they're trying to accomplish a slightly different extended task. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And let me see how many squares. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. So, the work track for this will be 20. The magnitude, so work track 20, magnitude 5, difficulty currently is only well, the difficulty is actually opposed. So diff opposed, and you can make daring or control con. If you do daring con, it ups your complication range. Whereas, so hang on, daring con increases comp range. Control con increases time taken. So
Are you
normally,
getting all this?
huh? I'm writing all this down.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm writing all this down. There is currently no resistance. So currently, every task will require an interval. But if you use control con, it will. If you use control con, it increases to 2 intervals, which gives the other guys an opportunity to try to find you.
Tizonin, your daring con is better though, right?
Or, I'm sorry, it
than
doesn't
control
increase your
con.
time taken. It
My
increases-
control is better than my daring.
Oh, is it? What's your daring score?
9.
I'm sorry,
Control
actually,
is
it increases the difficulty, is how I'm going to put it. The control con increases the difficulty by 1, because you're going slow, which means that they can possibly find you.
Okay, so up to you what you want to roll. You have a lot of momentum at your disposal, so you can decide on your own how much you want to use. I think you're mature enough to do that.
Although
I
he,
think
although
I
he,
want to play it safe.
although he has threat, by the by. He has the one that gives me threat.
He has bold. Right, well,
Woohoo.
you can be the master of your own fate, so decide what you want to give or what you want to take.
I want to take momentum to use 4 dice.
3 momentum?
Wait,
Sure.
No,
not 4. Do I need 4 dice? No, wait.
I was gonna say, do 1 threat and then 2 momentum.
Okay, so 4 dice, and then we want to get there as soon as possible, right?
You
Yeah.
leap on the wind, watch how you soar.
I changed it. It's not the time taken. It just increases the difficulty by 1.
So yeah, if you're gonna use control, then it's just a higher difficulty.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, you can reroll that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
Okay, assisted by the ship's engine's con.
Yes, it is.
Nothing.
You
You can
get to
reroll
reroll
that,
it, though.
Nothing.
Okay. They are going to roll their sensors security. I'm going to spend that threat you gave me to give them a 3rd die. Ooh. That is, and then I have to roll for their ship's sensors security, which is not great. I'm gonna tell you, it's not great. Oh,
You merely adopted the census. I was born in them, molded by them.
uh-oh. That is 3 successes to your 4, but it was increased in difficulty by 1. So that is a tie. If you
But we are the attackers.
if you want, I will let this succeed at cost.
And if we don't want, then it's a fail.
Well, if you don't let it succeed at cost, I might spend threat to let them succeed.
You have no threat, friend.
I have 3, which is enough to create a complication.
Okay. Sure, we'll let it succeed at cost.
I take 2 threat.
Oh, man.
Roll your 6 challenge dice.
Zone 6 challenge dice.
6 challenge dice. Let's do this.
You know how to do that?
Oh,
yeah, you do.
snap. Do I know how to re-roll those?
We can spend a moment to roll those 2, yeah?
Okay.
I'm feeling lucky.
Nope, nope. That.
Ow.
Stop. This hurts me.
So that is still a breakthrough, though. As slowly but surely you are weaving your way in and out of these patrols, ducking in and out of systems and planetary orbits to hide beyond their sensor range. They come close to finding you a couple of times, but you hide in the you barely manage to hide in the rings of a gas giant as the vessels pass overhead. You continue on your way.
You know what that means? Make another roll, boy.
Let's.
You can either give
same
him...
thing again.
Yeah, you can give him the same amount of threat
yeah,
and take
so-
same momentum again.
So it
Yeah,
is
so one threat.
it is a breakthrough. So your difficulty goes down by 1.
Okay, all you, bro. All you.
Gonna spend 3 threat. Give them 2 extra dice. You gonna give me any?
Yeah, you're getting 1.
Okay, gain 1.
All you to zone.
To Zonin?
Oh, sorry, what?
You're on again, boy.
Yeah.
Same roll.
Same roll.
Same numbers.
Same numbers. All
Yeah.
6 challenge dice again?
No.
No.
Please
You gotta
be
roll the
paying
roll.
attention.
Roll the roll.
Yeah. Here we go.
With 2 more dice. Good.
And the ship?
Coming up.
Okay. That's 1, 2. What's their ship? What's their ship's number for sensors security? 11. Black. You guys suck. That's 3 successes to your... How many?
5?
That's...
No, 2,
that's
4,
more.
6.
7.
7.
7 successes. So you gain 4 momentum?
Yeah.
Nice. And the challenge dice to Zonin? Rolled 6.
Yeah, roll your 6 challenge dice again, please. You can re-roll those 3. We'll burn a momentum.
Alright. Doing the 3. Oh,
Better.
hey, it actually worked this time.
That's 8. I think. No, 7. 7 work. which is to say another breakthrough. So 7 plus 5 work is 12. So you were at 12 work. Magnitude. Okay, so you're at 12 work and have had 2 breakthroughs. Alrighty. As you've really gotten the hang of it now, you're just sort of dancing circles around these Tholian patrols. In fact, it's almost to the point where, like, they're just catching sensor ghosts of you, and then you're gone.
Okay. It's time for the same roll again, Tizonin.
So, hang on. This is going to be slightly different, because you're doing the anomaly route. This will not be a contested roll. However, there will be a straight difficulty attached to it. This will be for each roll you make whilst in the anomaly. It will be a difficulty of 4, complication range of 3, and a resistance of 3.
May I do some form of science to mitigate this?
Well, looks like Tizonin already rolled.
You can re-roll that one.
Yep, you can re-roll that. And the ship?
Oh, goodness. Not enough. I'm going to give to hang on. I'm gonna give to Zonin one of my determinations.
Okay.
So you get to reroll this.
Under what value to Zonin?
Yeah, he still needs a value for it.
Direct route, I suppose.
Never tell me the odds.
Oh, the direct route isn't often the best. Is definitely works here. Because the direct route you have figured is bad. So reroll 2 dice.
Reroll 2 dice. Let's say
Nice.
Better.
That is
Hey.
that is 5, 6 successes. So I'll take that challenge die roll you made. That's 2, 4, 5, 6 minus 3 because of resistance. So that is
minus 1 momentum to burn the resistance.
Okay, so that's 5 work. As you expertly pilot yourself halfway through the anomaly. And lower the difficulty down to 3.
Okay, now it's time for the same thing again. However, you're going to be operating with less dice this time.
Let's just go 1 momentum, 2 threat, because we only have 1 momentum left.
1 momentum, 2 threat sounds fine. So you're going to be rolling the same dice. So 4 dice, please.
Comp rate still at 3?
Yeah.
Yep, because you're still in the thing.
Oh, you can re-roll that one. Okay, that's good. That's good. Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
And the ship. Yep. And that's good. At a difficulty of 3, that is 1, 2,
3 extra successes, 3 momentum.
Okay.
One of which we're going to burn to get through the resistance immediately. Roll your challenge dice, please. Yeah, that does it.
Does that complete the work track? I think that finishes the extended task, actually.
Yeah, we're out.
As you zip right through the remainder of the gravitational wells in this region and these gravitational eddies, you're watching Tizonin just in the zone as he zips in, out, and every which way. And he does so well that I'm going to say with that, there aren't even any Tholian patrols waiting on the other side. They didn't think you were going to come this way.
They'll never be stupid enough to head that way.
Yeah, we're just that good. Okay, we're through. What's next?
As you make your way onwards towards the next challenge, we are actually going to pick up at the change of shift in Volok's room.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's that time traveler! I'm smoking again.
Okay.
None. Got him.
You can take us off red alert, by the way.
Oh. Shoot. I'm sorry, I can't hear my own audio, so I don't know when stuff is still on. Oh, man. Oh, so many. I have so many tokens. And oh, here he is. You're in your room. Sit down. It has been a long day. In fact, it's been a long few days, because that whole thing there, moving in and out and doing that whole stealth, that took you a few days. That was you traveling for a few days.
Cool.
You sit down and look down. You look up. He's there.
Hello.
Well, it would appear that our opponents have finally made their move.
I see.
Those working in the shadows have decided to finally step forward and make a play. Confirming that this war will be much more violent than it originally would have been.
Is there a chance we can prevent that?
Well, that is why I am here. There's always a chance. And he puts that device that you saw him carrying around in the center of the table. He presses a button and a little hollow display pops up. And he says, I need you to understand, there was always going to be a conflict with the Tholians, and the Hadfield was always going to be the inciting spark. However, the scale of the conflict was never meant to be this large. There have been players acting in the background, inflaming things.
I see. Well, currently we're working our way to Tholia to try and succeed at a more diplomatic approach.
Indeed, but I ask you to be careful and to keep your eyes peeled. We don't know when our enemy will make their next move. But just know that they wish for nothing less than for both sides to be played against the middle. And then at the last second swoop in and claim victory for themselves.
Of course, of course. Can you give me any information on the USX Victoria that apparently caused this incident for us here?
Indeed, the Victoria A it was.
Yes, supposedly destroyed, but came to our quote-unquote rescue.
I believe I am aware how the Victoria was able to appear before you today. Unfortunately, I am not at liberty to disclose that information to you at present.
I see. Tell me, what are the odds that we're able to succeed at this diplomatic approach?
I believe, to use a colloquialism that my associate Jensen regularly uses, I believe you have a long shot ahead of you.
Ah. Well, we are going to try still. The captain of the Hadfield is definitely not one to simply surrender.
Indeed. He is an interesting sort. You know, originally, my associate Jensen wanted to pick him.
I do not know. He has trouble with temporal physics, as it were. I do not know if it works for the best.
Indeed, there is a reason why I overrode her decision and approached you instead.
Yes.
Now then, as I said, the odds of your success are very slim at present. I am going to attempt to work things in the background, so to speak, to get you some allies. As my information has been made available to me, I believe the USS Svalin is currently operating covertly within Tholian space.
I see. That would be helpful.
But it is up to them whether or not they will be able to come to your assistance. I can only do so much.
Of course.
I will begin making
Take the time to train best we can.
I will begin making preparations, as should you.
I'll do the best I can.
He picks up the device off the table, starts tapping at it a couple times. While I do not believe in such pleasantries, Jensen informed me that this would be the proper terminology to leave you on. Good luck, Hadfield. And he presses a button, and he is gone. As the Hadfield zooms towards uncertainty and Tholia Prime, that is where we will end the episode, The Road to Hell.
In section 31, right. I know you gotta go, so we'll quickly say our goodbyes. Dr. Maselli, I hope you'll be feeling better soon.
I messed up.